Okay, so hi. Um, so you might be wondering why this isn't what if Deku was L, near and mellow. I made this thumbnail like yesterday. So I wanted to be, I wanted to put it to good use. So this is part 0 to what if Deku was King Ghidorah and Rodan. Okay, so I'm gonna modify Rodan's powers just a wee bit. I'm gonna say he can control fire too. Just because that sounds cool. It sounds super cool, so I want him to be able to do that. I believe King Ghidorah can shoot lightning out of his mouth or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna say he acts more like Kevin and Ichi comes out sometimes, and he's not 3 different people. I like the idea, but it would be weird for 3 different people to be like one same person. Oh yeah, and that's gonna be his hero costume. And I'm trying to figure out if he should get one for all in this one, or or if he shouldn't get it at the start, but freaking, but he'll get it like later in the story due to something that happens. Oh yeah, there's some fan art of Mothra that I can't unsee. So yeah, frick. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna say that Hisashi in this one has friggin' red hair, red eyes. Or no, he has golden hair, red eyes. Yeah. Inko has black hair, golden eyes. And I'm gonna say triplets. They don't all look the same. One's a boy, two of them are boys, one of them is a girl. The oldest is a girl, the 2 youngest are boys. So yeah, let's get into the story. We see a black-haired woman with golden yellow eyes giving birth to 3 children. 1 with red hair, 2 with golden hair. They're named Izumi. Should I name him ghidorah? The oldest is named Izumi Midoriya with golden hair, red eyes. The second oldest is named Hashi. Yeah, I'm taking the same name. Or, no, Izuma. Yeah. And the last one is named Ghidorah. And his hero name is gonna be King Ghidorah because it sounds cool. So yeah, no music this time because I don't want the music to overpower my mic. So yeah. Boom. So yeah, freaking, yeah, Hisashi leaves, but before he goes, I'm gonna say he loves Deku more. He loves Deku and Izumi more than Hashi, because I'm gonna say he saw a sightseeing quirk, and he sees in his future that if that Izuku is gonna be more powerful than him, and he's gonna turn to a villain route, like a traitor to UA. And he also sees that he's gonna be super duper arrogant. And I'm gonna say that All For One was never arrogant. So well, he doesn't know where he got that from. So yeah, that's the reason why he likes Deku more, because he's more cheerful, but he can also get serious at the same. Okay, so I'm gonna say he mostly acts like me, but he can be like Kevin sometimes. Like the happy-go-lucky one and kind of stupid one. Yeah, and his hair is always gonna be covering his either left or right eye. Which one looks better? Left eye. Yeah. Freaking, because Kakashi came into my head as soon as I looked at Kevin. Yeah. So yeah. We skip 2 years. They see that Deku is shooting fire off of his hands and also lightning. Should I also make... No, because Godzilla... Okay, I might pull some bullcrap because I want him to be able to shoot atomic blasts. So, half reincarnation. It makes sense, because she has yellow eyes. Yellow eyes. He's the half reincarnation of Ghidorah. She's a half reincarnation of Godzilla. So, he's got Rodan, Godzilla, and, freaking Ghidorah. She's got Ghidorah and freaking, and Godzilla's got Ghidorah and freaking, Ghidorah and Godzilla. So yeah. He's shooting off lightning from his hands and also fire. And he's like, wow, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. They think it's a quirk, but no, it's not a quirk. It's not a quirk. It's basically just like energies welling into his body and him being able to control it, basically. Hello, pup. Hello, Greedy. What's up? Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling at me? What did I do to you? I didn't do anything to you. Stop yelling at me. No, I'm not gonna get you into the office. No. 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 You're just gonna sit there and yell at me, aren't you? Mom doesn't want you in the office for a reason, Creed. Sorry about that. That was my Creed, my dog. He's been yelling at me all morning. Why have you been yelling at me? Great answer. So yeah, frick. Yeah, Deku is not really impressed of his quirk, and he's not gonna get all cocky either, because he has a quirk before everyone. But, Hashi being Hashi, he takes offense to this, because he didn't get his quirk before Deku, and he's supposed to be the second oldest. Of course, Izumi's happy for him. So yeah. So yeah, frick. Should I make him learn Ritaekyon, Ritaekwondo, and Kushin Karate? Okay, so let me explain Deku's powers, basically. So, I'm gonna say he's able to make weapons and all that stuff out of his fire and electricity. So basically, if he learns Kushin Karate, he can make gauntlets. If he learns Taekyon and freaking Maurice Taekwondo, he can make leg gauntlets, things that can support his legs. Yeah, that sounds dope. So yeah, we time skip maybe 2 years. They're taken to the Quirk doctor. Hashi has a mid-tier pyrokinesis quirk. Izumi has a high-tier telekinesis quirk. So like she can pick up cars and stuff, because I want to make Izumi OP. Because honestly, Izumi is probably going to be the nicest character in this. Other than like Mothra. She's going to come a close second to the freaking nicest person in this series. So they're taken to preschool after that, and the Deku. No, not the Deku. The Quirk doctor says that Deku doesn't have a quirk, but he does have some kind of radiation in his body, but it's not harming him somehow, some way. He also has like fire and electricity in his body, so he could still make a really, really good hero. He could be like the first quirkless hero. Deku doesn't really care because again, he acts like a knee most of the time. No, he acts like Kevin when he's a kid. So he gets pretty sad that he doesn't have a quirk. But then the doctor says that he could still become a great hero. Like the first quirkless hero, and he gets happy. So yeah. Frick, I forgot his name though. Frick, I forgot that beast's name. It's Godzilla's best friend. Oh my god. Frick. But I know I'm not gonna be referring to him as like the beast name in this story. But frick, I'm gonna say his name is what does he look like there? He looks like a Tashi to me. Yeah, he looks like a Tashi. Not Itachi, Tashi. 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 Yeah, Tashi. The son of... Ooh. Should I? Okay, so my lady has a daughter and a son. Because yes. And there's nothing you can say to stop me. So yeah. So that's gonna be his best friend. Tashi's gonna be his best friend in this story. And he's kind of like a happy-go-lucky guy. But the one thing that Deku finds annoying about him is that he relies on brute strength too much. And also, because he's friends with Tashi, he's also going to be friends with Kirishima. Because they both act the same. So yeah. They go to preschool, and Deku tells Tashi not Tashi, Hashi, no, not Hashi. What did I name him? Izuma. Yeah, Izuma. Izuma tries to ruin Deku's freaking reputation and tells everyone that he's quirkless. Nobody really cares because they've seen him shoot like fire and atomic blasts. Also, I'm gonna say that Godzilla and Mothra are best friends in this one. Yeah. So they go to the same preschool, and both of them are also quirkless. Well, Godzilla's quirkless, but Mothra isn't. She's like, her quirk is called Moon Butterfly. She can shoot like silk out of her mouth, and she can move at like light speed. Because I believe that's the speed that Mothra could move in the movies. I believe. I need to go rewatch them. So yeah. I'm gonna say Deku has more control over his atomic blasts than Godzilla. Because Godzilla acts more like, well, Godzilla is more like ruthless and loves to fight. Ooh, should I put Robo Godzilla in this? Should I make Hashi the reincarnation of Robo Godzilla? Ooh, that would be not Hashi. Oh my god. Freaking should I make Izuma the reincarnation of freaking oh wow, of Robo Godzilla? Yes. Yes. That sounds so dope. So yeah. So I'm changing up Hashi's quirk. So I'm changing up Hashi's quirk in this one. So Hashi's quirk is atomic blasts. Red atomic blasts. Yeah. And because of this, he's gonna think him and Godzilla are meant to be, when they're really not. So yeah. Deku one day is walking through the playground, and this is like 6 years later. Yeah, 6 years later, he's starting to act like me more. So he's more like, so he more doesn't care about things. He's more like stoic. So like, what's up, Creed? You see something? There's nothing there, Creed. Stop yelling at me! No! Just because I have thumbs and you don't, doesn't mean you can yell at me to get into the office. You're so freaking nosy. Yeah, I poked you. What you gonna do about it? Why are you just sitting there like that? Freaking crybaby. You whining now? Come on. It's not gonna work on me, Creed. It may work on my sister and mom, but it's not gonna work on me. Okay? Sorry. It was my dog again, yelling at me to to get into the office of my mother. Okay, so I was left off when I said that Deku was walking through the playground one day. Creed, no. So Deku was walking through the playground one day when he saw that Godzilla and Mothra were being bullied by bullies. Wow, great wording, me. Yeah, they were getting bullied, so he stepped in because he found it a drag that some random people were getting bullied. So friggin' he stepped in like, yo, what are you doing? And then the bullies are like, oh, look, it's that quirkless loser. And Bakugo's not. Oh my freaking god. Yes, ma'am? Okay, so we're going to the creek now. Because, my creed is out here. And I want to throw some sticks into the creek. So, yeah, so Deku thought it was a drag that some random people were just bullying people. So he came in to stop the bullying. And the bullies were like, hey, it's that quirkless loser. Let's get him, boys. So, I'm gonna say there were 5 of them. So Deku sidesteps one of them, kicks him right in the jaw, then does some lightning to his head, knocking him out. So one of them tries to use its quirk, which I'm gonna say is a I'm gonna say it's a it's a water quirk. I'm gonna say there was a pond next to him. So one of them tried to manipulate the water in the pond, and all that did was make him a target for Deku, because water conducts electricity. He sparked some electricity in his hand and shot it just a wee bit towards the guy. Then the lightning shot towards the dude, and I'm gonna say he tried to make a water shield around him, which was a really, really, really bad idea. And let me mind you, they're 10, so they don't know that water conducts electricity. So yeah, but Deku does know it because he's really smart. So yeah, what's up, Creed? How you doing? You sunbathing? Yeah. So yeah, so the guy got. Okay, so getting the fence. So we're inside now. We're not at the creek. So yeah, so the kid. Okay, so I'm doing the dishes now. So frick. So the kid tried to make a water shield. Bad idea. Water conducts electricity. So he shot electricity out just a wee bit, and the electricity shot towards the kid. So the kid got electrocuted, and he's not dead. The kid got electrocuted and got knocked out. So frick. So he got electrocuted. What? not electrocuted. He got electrocuted. Sorry. Good morning. I just woke up. I woke up like this. So I'm tired. So, then another kid runs up, and I'm gonna say he has a. What would be bad against fire? Air. Yeah, air. So he has a wind quirk, and he's not Gale Force dude. He's a random guy that has a wind quirk. So he shoots wind towards Deku, and Deku lets off fire in his hands, and then shoots the fire off in a really strong blast, overpowering the wind but also making the fire hotter. So the fire has like a few strands of blue in it, so he burns the kid. Not so much that it killed the guy, but enough that it knocked him out with a few burn marks on him. Deku says, yada yada does it. You guys okay? And Mothra is just idolizing his quirk. Well, Godzilla was like, I could have dealt with him by myself. She was like, really? The girl that could shoot atomic blasts was getting bullied, but you didn't do anything, right? If you could have taken them all by themselves, then why'd I come over here? Godzilla looks away, and she's like, they caught me off guard. And Deku's like, who can catch you off guard? So yeah. Time skip maybe 8 years. Deku hangs out with Godzilla and Godzilla, Mothra, and freaking Tashi a lot. So much that Izuma has a crush on Godzilla and Mothra. So Deku looks like the one at the bottom right. No, at the bottom. At the bottom left. What's up? What's you doing?
You making a thumbnail?
I already made the thumbnail.
I mean, you making the video?
Yeah.
Hi.
Don't you dare plug your channel. No, you're a dead channel.
I'm not gonna do that.
You're a dead
I
channel.
actually forgot what my channel was called.
You're a dead channel.
Hi. I'm his sister.
You're a dead channel. You know that, right? You plateaued at 10 subs. You're a dead channel.
So?
I have like 20 something subscribers.
I don't care.
More than you.
I don't care.
So, yeah. So, time skip like 8 years. Deku hangs out with those four a lot. Izumi has a bunch of friends too, but Hashi hangs out with like delinquents and stuff. Which I'm not gonna say that Deku hates his younger brother. Not his younger brother, but his older brother. He still worries for him. But he still doesn't care. He doesn't care about what he does. He cares about the consequences that he's gonna get of what he does. So like he cares, but he doesn't care at the same time. Like if he gets in trouble and he can't solve it, it's all on him.
What's all on him?
Shoo! Shoo shoo! Stop yelling!
freaking banshee.
I believe there is a stranger who comes to this village from the sea.
Toad.
People hungry. Brings fish. He comes on the king's house.
So yeah, it's all on him if Deku can't solve it for him, because Deku's usually the one that gets him out of trouble and keeps him out of jail. Because if it wasn't for Deku, he would have had a criminal record like 20 years ago. That's when he would have had a criminal record.
There are enemies coming.
I'm not gonna say that Izuma isn't grateful for what Deku does. It's just that he's so enveloped in his ego that he thinks that his younger brother has to, or that Deku thinks he's better than him.
25,000 talk to this man right now, outside.
So yeah. So one day, I'm gonna say it's like. So one day, I'm gonna say it's like the second to last day before school ends, and Izuma gets in like some really bad trouble. So him and his delinquent friends decided to rob someone, but those people are gangsters, like full-blown, cold-blooded gangsters. So they took him captive, and Izuma managed to get away from them, and he called Deku. Deku still cares about his older brother. So Deku bullies him over the phone and tells him how stupid he is. And Izuma's like, we can talk about that when we get home, but please help us. So Deku tells Izumi that he's heading out for a bit, because I'm gonna say that Inko died like maybe 2-3 years ago. So he tells from a villain attack, yeah. So he tells Izumi that he's heading out for a bit. Izumi, I'm gonna say she was listening to the call, because she doesn't want, because Deku is usually getting into fights. So I'm gonna say there were like 15 of them. Yeah, 15. Hold up. Oh yeah.